Ooh, boy. So, I got to see the first episode of Nichijou. What? It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I immediately went to Discord and I was like, oh, I think I could describe this first episode as experience up in, haha, adorable. And what? It was a fucking experience, but I enjoyed it a lot, even if I couldn't follow half of what was happening. It was great. Still more than Pop Team Epic. That's exactly what I said in the other video. I wish I could fucking change up my words instead of just saying the same things over and over again. I'm not creative. I have no talent. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon Olshook, and welcome yet again to another episode of Con. Nope, that's not correct. There's a fucking hyphen in there. Yes, that's what that's called. You silly goose. Yeah, so it's K-On! Episode 2. Off to a fantastic start. Anyway, yeah, we're here for episode 2 of K-On! And I'm excited, because, again, the three of these have been a ton of fun so far to get into. K-On!, Laid Back Camp, and now Nichijou. Even if I can't fucking follow Nichijou to save my goddamn life, and Laid Back Camp is just fucking chill as shit, this is just so fucking wholesome. I had such a goddamn fucking good time the first episode. Like, it was so pleasant. It was just so enjoyable. Like, again, there's when I'm doing shows here on the channel, there's obviously plenty of shows that I enjoy. There's plenty of shows I like. I don't for anyone who might be new, I'm one of those kinds of people who just doesn't dislike shit. Like, I don't hate on anything. I don't like criticizing anything. It's super not the kind of person I am. I used to be, and that's why I'm not now, is because I fucking hated being that person. I was such a fucking douchebag, and I'm like, why? It took you so much more energy to be a whiny bitch than just having a good time. So anyway, like, I almost always have fun. Like, even things that I'm not loving, like, I still try and sit through and get through and enjoy and praise the things that I do love about it and not worry too much about, talking about things if I don't care about them as much. It's just not the kind of person I am. But anyway, so my point is, like, going through things, obviously I have plenty of things that fit in all these different stages, and every once in a while there's that show that I'll watch and I'm like, this show is gonna be one of my favorites. Just straight up. There's been a few different shows that have had that, like Darling in the Franxx was one of those. Turns out I was right. Steins Gate was one of those. Turns out I was right. Your Lie in April was one of those. I'm not even halfway through it, but I'm getting there. We're going to be hopefully starting that back up here in the next week or two. Again, I'm sorry that those kind of things have been put off, but we'll be getting back into it. I feel somehow, despite how many times people have told me fucking Your Lie in April is sad, and I've seen it a little, I still really want to get into it, because, again, that's another one of those, like, it's another one of those kind of shows I'm talking about. Those sorts of shows that you just know you're going to kind of fall in love with. And there's obviously ones that you have a good idea about, like Anohana and Suka and stuff like that for me. But again, there's those ones that just immediately fucking hook you and you're like, yes, sold. The whole point of me saying this is one of those shows. Like, I had such a good time. Like, I don't know why I never watched it before. Like, again, I watched the first, 10 minutes, almost the first episode, forever ago, like, when I first started trying to get into anime again, and I just didn't. I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know if it didn't sit with me at the time or what, but I just watched it, had to take a break for a second for something, and just never went back to it. Why not? I had such a fucking good time. I don't know, maybe, and that's the thing too, is part of me doing the reactions and stuff has really helped me be able to get into things, because I can just sit here and talk and fucking just, because I'll do that to myself while I'm just sitting around, is like, I'll sit and like talk about something to myself and say shit out loud because I'm a fucking lunatic. But like there's plenty of times I'll watch something and I will take my fucking headphones off or pause it so that I can talk out loud to no one else but me, because I'm that kind of person. So getting to talk through things and to crack a joke every once in a while or explain my feelings on things, it's a really nice experience. And I think it adds to, so far, pretty much everything I've ever watched here on the channel. Like I can't think of anything that I would have been like, I would have preferred to watch this on my own. Like, it's the thing is, same thing with most things I do these days. I'm like, I could do this on the channel and that would be cooler. Like, we just started fucking around with a visual novel that people in the Discord stuff have been trying to get me to get into for a solid minute now. And I'm like trying to sit down and do that. And I'm like, fuck, I would have loved to do this on the channel. It's making me hard to get through it. It's a shame because it's an enjoyable time. But yeah, no, it's one of those things like, it's a really fun experience. And again, so maybe that's a part of the reason why it took me a minute to get into it. We're about 6 minutes in. I've said almost nothing of substance. Anyway, we're here for episode 2 of K-On! I'm excited. Reminder, last time we did the dub, and this time we're going to be doing the sub, and then I'm going to decide from there what I want to do. First off, I do want to say a thank you to everyone. Number one, for just who was supportive, because it was everyone. I really, really appreciate that. Again, the whole swap up on the channel in the first place was something I was really worried about, but everyone has been fucking kind to me and sweet and understanding. Even one of the most difficult people I've ever had to work with on the channel. I'm not going to say your name, but you were lovely to me. You were nice. You didn't say anything mean. You know something's wild when the sass master himself is being nice to you. But like I know, I was having a difficult point in time, and I needed to change things up, and people were so understanding about it, and I appreciate that. It means the world to me. And you know, we're having such a good fucking time with this, or at least I am, and the fact that everyone else seems to be enjoying it as well, you know, it's fucking great, and I really appreciate your guys' support on it. You know, everything from just, you know, your comments to your likes to just supporting the thing by watching it in the first place. It means the fucking world to me. So yeah, huge thank you. But like along those lines, I wanted to say like two, maybe I think only like 2 people really commented on the fact that we were doing the dub in the first place. But I just wanted to say to you guys, thank you for being like understanding and cool about it. If we do end up perhaps going the dub route, because again, it's always a little bit of a worry with mine, because I really like dubs. I am a English voice actor. This is my fucking wheel. This is the thing that I like. It's my wheelhouse. So I really like to be able to give love to that department. I have nothing against subbed by any means, but I like to be able to give love to this, especially since plenty of people don't. And that's kind of the thing is, I'm always a little worried that some people aren't going to like it. Some people are going to be like, how dare you make a decision that you personally like a certain way? Damn it, fuck you. Which is rare, but it does occasionally happen. I believe one dude on a series that we didn't even do the dub on. I'll never forget my man going on to talk about how stupid I was. How tiny-brained I was for having to watch a dub. Because I was so stupid, I had to have the words in English, or I couldn't possibly get by in life. What the fuck am I, guy? We watched it in sub. We're watching it in sub. People are weird. Anyway, it's so crazy where we live in. Anyway, so I just wanted to say a huge thank you, especially since, guys, it seems like you guys generally seem to lean a little more towards the sub, especially you two, but you guys were really cool and understanding about it, so I thank you, because it's very possible we will do the dub. I'm not sure. Nichijou also has a dub. I'm going to test that out here next week, so hopefully we'll be able to decide what we're going to do with these two, and I'll be excited no matter what we do. Again, I had a ton of fun with the dub last time, but if not everyone's going to, I understand that, but I appreciate people who are understanding of me enjoying it. Especially if I'm like doing something that's especially against the grain, like Made in Abyss was one of those ones. Like, people were really on the side of the sub, and I wanted to give the dub a try, and so I did. And funnily enough, that was the one that I didn't get called an idiot for. Anyway, So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do sub on this one and then decide from there. I probably won't decide or explain too much until next week, but who knows? Again, it kind of wrapped me in the first one. I was almost like, maybe I won't even try it, but we should try it. Anyway, so there's that. What happened in the last episode? We got introduced to our little squad. Man, we met the Yui, who is fucking adorable. We met the goddamn Mio, who's chill. Is that how I would describe it? She looks kind of got the calm and confident thing going on. I respect it. I don't know. She's adorable. We got Ritsu, who's fucking voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris, and was easily the thing that was making me most want to fucking watch the dub last time. Because I fucking love her. She's, goddamn it, she's fantastic. Even when she's yelling at you to go to bed. Point is, always love her. We got fucking Mugi, who is fucking adorable. So I have to explain as well. She's kind of the one who out of all of the characters, because I don't know much about or didn't know much about any of them, and I still obviously have only known a teeny tiny bit. She's kind of been the one who I've been most interested to try and kind of meet because she's fucking adorable and she looks like a goddamn sweetheart. I didn't even really comment on the fucking first episode, but the little sharing of the French fries thing she did with Homegirl in that was the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. I don't even know if I ever said anything about it, but I vaguely remember just sitting there going like I wanted to say something and then I didn't because I was trying to pay attention. Adorable. The point is, she's kind of been the one I've been most anticipating to see. So just as we know going in, I'm intrigued. You'd never guess that the blonde with slightly, what am I trying to say? Not unusual or different or weird, but like, is it unconventional? Is that what I'm looking for? That doesn't even seem right. Slightly different eyebrow. It's weird that would be something that I would pay attention to. The blonde with eyebrows that are noticeable. Anyway, damn it. Anyway, point is, just don't point at the body pillow. Anyway, that was what I was trying to say. Anyway, so we got to meet them, and they all put together the light music club, and Yui joined in at the last minute because she wants to learn how to play guitar, and she saw everyone jam. And they were terrible, but it was also great, and I loved it, and it was fantastic, and we're going to see more of it. What else do I have to say? I mentioned it like 12 times, but I forgot to mention it last time. We have a Discord. Please feel free to take a look at that. I would love to get to meet you guys if you guys happen to be new or just hadn't gotten around to it before. Just in general, I always forget to mention it in the start of new series, and it bothers shit out of me. But there's one last thing I wanted to get to before we started on this, because it's pretty important, or at least I consider it personally very important. But I didn't realize it until I didn't remember it until after I finished the video. It ended up in the description, but I didn't remember it until after I had finished recording. So I try to talk about it a lot in Nichijou as well, because it's also appropriate. And that is, Kaon's a KyoAni show. And I had completely fucking forgotten about that until after I'd finished the first episode. And I was like, oh shit. I should have said something, but I didn't remember that it was. You'd think I would, considering I made a whole fucking video and tribute thing about it. Yeah, I just wanted to... If you know anything about KyoAni, obviously they've had a bit of a rough time this year, to put it very lightly, and whenever we're watching something of theirs, I want to do my absolute best to shout them out and give them all of the fucking love in the world, because I fucking love those people. They are astonishingly talented. They create just phenomenal fucking art, and they treat their people right. And I cannot express how much I respect them and appreciate them and love them for what they do, for what they've done in the past, and hopefully what they will be able to do more and more in the future as we go along. I haven't been able to hear too much since as to where they are, but I sincerely hope they are recovering as best as they possibly can for everyone who can. Who can? What? Yeah, that's the biggest thing I want to get across, because I also want to remind everyone that pretty much from this point on ever, we do a KyoAni show, I want to dedicate it to them. I want to very specifically Because I want them to know how much they matter to everyone and how much we appreciate the things that they've brought in us. Because they're fucking fantastic and I love them. So yeah, this series, along with Nichijou and obviously Hyoko, which we were watching when it first happened, you know, with all this going on, I want to always make sure that I am shouting them out and giving them the love, and I want to dedicate these series to them because I want them to know how much we appreciate it. If you do follow that series in particular, I also start off every single episode with a little tribute intro thing. It's about a minute long. I probably will not be doing that for this or Nichijou, but I will always be putting the dedications in the descriptions of all of these videos because I do want to get that point across. Anyway, so that was something I really wanted to say last time, but I had completely forgotten that it was a KyoAni show. And it made me so sad when I realized I had forgotten to say anything about it. So yeah, I just wanted to get that point across. Anyway, I hope you guys understand. And with that, I think we can pretty much jump into this. Told you motherfuckers my intros were long. It's what happens when you spend the first 8 minutes talking about almost nothing. Anyway, we said important things. Talked about how Mugi did adorable shit with french fries. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm excited. We're gonna go ahead and watch episode 2 of K-On!, this time in Japanese. I'm curious too, is because the first episode didn't really have any insert song or anything like that, and obviously it's a music-y thing that's gonna be relevant. And I know that was one of the things that the folks who might have been a little worried about when it came to doing the dub, is because usually when it comes to shows, when you're doing the dub, very occasionally they will do a cover, an English cover of an insert song. Hyper Dimension Neptunia, the animation, did that for the song that 5PB sings about halfway through the season. If I remember correctly, yeah, they do a dub version of that. So it's always the wonder of do they do that or do they just leave in the originals? I would imagine they leave in the originals this one. Most ones I've seen, even Ruby, which is the reverse when it comes to the dub, it's the English to Japanese, they leave them as well, which I'm okay with because fucking Casey's amazing. But it's one of those things where people wonder about that and sometimes worry. At least for me, since it's something I've been used to for a while now, watching dubs, I've never really had an issue with the swap between the two. The first time I ever saw it, sure, it was weird. But ever since then, I just haven't really cared. Oh, they're singing, so it's going to be in Japanese. That's fine with me. Toradora does that at one point, and I'm like, that's fine. I'm still always going to watch the dub because that is just how it lives in my soul. But anyway, that was the point I wanted to get across. We're watching the fucking thing in Japanese. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started with episode 2. 7 years into this. In 3, 2, 1, go. One day I will break that intro limit again. I just said we were doing it in Japanese, and then my whole brain broke when it wasn't in English. I got used to it. Dude, I'm all about it. Do not lose the cream. That sounds weird. Yeah. Oh my god, by the way. I need to have a second to fucking vent. Like I was saying, the first episode of K-On! Has been one of the most fun experiences I've had just starting up a series. Again, it's absolutely one of those shows that I immediately fell in love with. Your Life, Steins Gate, blah, 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 fucking Franks, shit like that. You know what I'm trying to say. Point is, I did that. This right here, do you see that? See what that is? That's a title card. It's fantastic. It's great. It would be fantastic if my brain hadn't forgot that it existed, because I spent like 6 hours trying to make the thumbnail and edit this fucking video for last episode. Oh my god. Everything that could have went wrong with it went wrong. I couldn't remember that there was a fucking title card. I went through the intro like 4 times over, staring at it, and my brain, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if something skipped or my brain just completely cuts out every time that showed up. But I literally went through it 4 times, never saw that part, didn't remember that it happened in the episode when I was recording it with you guys, and couldn't find it anywhere on the internet, because the show isn't on like Crunchyroll or Funimation or anything like that. And I was like, it's not in my usual spot, so I can't just steal the art from them where it's easy to do. I can't find it. I can't Google it and find it. My whole brain, it was such a nightmare. Sub Mio. It's 2 of those now, and it's like the dreaded triple Michiru. Oh my god. Because bass is chill. I'm more of a guitar person, but bass is pretty. Oh. It is like lead singer and guitar do tend to stand out the most, I would say, in a band for sure. She did. Oh my goodness. Look at her. It's fucking adorable. So cute. Yeah. She a sweet potato. And again, fucking Michiru ruined me with slightly different eyebrows mixed with blonde hair. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it just, my whole life has been flipped on its head because of that. Just do kind of give off that vibe for sure. Sup, man? How you doing? Yeah. It's a level of hidden tsundere in there, Jesus. I would definitely say all of those fit them very well. That little... Wild. That little bit in the background of music will always remind me of Pokemon, and it's gonna bug the shit out of me, because every time I hear it, I want to go... It's like half of that, and it's really throwing me off every time. Oh my god, why are you so adorable? I know, right? I mean, that was the idea. Wait, what if you... People who play at a coffee shop, though. That's a bit. I'm looking at kind of a fairly decent, like, $200 one. I like to scoop... Well, my old like guitar broke. Again, I don't have any strings for the acoustic one. It's sadness. I could fix that very easily, but I'm lazy. My goodness. Yeah. Squad. Nice. Rich. Hello? What's up, man? How you doing? Just trying to get into these sweet, tasty jams. Oh, she definitely cannot. Yeah. Finger things. Finger things and the little hand touch are I'm dead. Oh. Little squad over here. Look at y'all. Looking goddamn fabulous. Nailed it. You interrupted me. I was going to say I'm a sucker for casual clothes. And then y'all got adorable doing other shit. And we're just assaulting people in the street. No. Cease. That was cute. Does this have anything to do with it? Yeah, I was gonna say. No, you don't say. Got one screams you? Damn. Yeah, no, that's too complicated for me, man. That's too much. Does it play a good ditty? Then I'll take it. Does it not look terrible? I'll take it. Feel like sunbursty look. I don't remember how fucking yen works. I feel like that's about a little bit more than the one I'm looking at, actually. Oh my god, look at you. You're adorable. Or you just dumbass your way through it, apparently. That's how I got this. I just went, I can't afford that. And then tried to leave, and he was like, no! Fucking how much do you have? I'll take it. Oh, it was hilarious. Oh. None of that is on camera. Oh my god. Oh, it was adorable. Yeah. Right, you want to be a part of the squad? Be a manager? get them all them gigs and shit. Baby girl struggling. Hey man, go work the fryer or something. You probably fall in though. Look like me trying to get my first job. Jesus. Look at me if I tried to get any other job. Jesus. Oh, you sweet bean. But cars, flying cars. Oh my goodness. The young boy bento. That was for me and me alone, I just realized. Again, no one knows what the fuck bento is anymore. I gotta get a fucking Munchlax and Sword and Shield so that I can fucking bring bento back. You wild one. Y'all would best all the QTs. You broke your whole hand. Look at you, by the way. Jesus. So you kind of got the overalls thing going on. Oh my god. I'm dead. All right. Got me feeling away. Kind of got like that Southern Belle thing going on. But like Japan. You know what I'm trying to say though. Is she resilient? Oh, hey man, what went by though? So it was just a little early. So y'all made $3 because you don't know what the hell you're doing. Oh. Y'all just became visual novel protagonists staring at the sky like that. Y'all are just ruined. It's great. Oh. Oh. I'm already in love with this little squad. Oh god, no. Oh shit. Mio got, I don't know, she got the hat, but she got a hat that's real like the hat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one true hat. Oh shit, she does. I'm dead. Oh. Adorable little fucking weirdo. I love it. I know. Oh. That is an I thought I was extreme with this. This accidentally went down to half. You went down to a fifth. You were adorable and manipulative, and I love it. I knew the eyebrows was going to be important, too. Aw. You little freak. I love it. Oh my god. The most important of all of the things. She tenderly caressing the guitar in her sleeve, isn't she? I'm a fucking time wizard strikes again, son. It's a good look. It's a good look. Ooh. Twinkle, twinkle. Hey, man. I was with it for a second. You are Impulse. Just manipulative, and I love it. But in a very nice way. Yes. Oh. Indeed. My God. And I thought, wait, no, Time Wizard again? Wait, hey, I was with it for a second. Gotta start somewhere. Oh. I might immediately go after this and put this on my little. I might pull a Your Lie in April and put and put this on one of my favorites list already. It's just such a fucking good ass time. It's a good look, man. Still don't know about the sub or dub thing. I really don't know. I will have to go back and re-listen. I'm gonna go back and rewatch these 2 episodes, but in the reverse, and kind of get a more direct comparison. But I'm not really sure. I like them both, but I am drawn a little more towards the dub because I recognize some of the people in it more. And they're again, like Cassandra, for example, is someone I'm such a fucking fan of, and of course like Christine as well. But yeah, so. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to think that one through, and I'll get back to you guys next week. But, yeah. This show's fucking top. Just such a good goddamn time. Also, my girl showed up with the hat, so... any day a Cabby hat shows up, the world becomes a better place. Oh, she got she got the dark long hair too. Toss some burns on there, you got Hanako. It's fucking horrible. I'm excited. I'm all for it. I can't wait. Such a fucking good time. I'm loving this one so much. Like, again, I've enjoyed all 3 of the ones that we've started, but this one is just such a fucking blast. I'm loving it. I really am. And they hit me with the Ronald McDonald of it all. McDonald? Who needs a D? You don't see it? Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Probably shouldn't talk about these kids. Anyway, point. I was absolutely gonna say some fuck shit for a second. Anyway, moving on. I'm not too much of a terrible person. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love this. Of course I did. And I hope you guys did too. And I will see you guys next time for more of this. And I hope you guys are as excited as I am when we do. Again, I'm not sure about what I'm going to do with sub or dub. I do think I'm still leaning towards dub a little. Again, for the reasons I've stated. I liked this a lot. It was really cute, but the other one was really, really cute too. I don't know. Admittedly, ain't nobody running around saying yosh, which is fucking... What? No one does this. Well, maybe they do that, but they usually have something else going on. That looks like... That could look like multiple different things. None of them are what I intended. It's either drug, sex, or probably some sort of like hate crime symbol or something. Now, isn't that a thing? Why do people do? That's weird. Point is, they're great. I love them. It's fantastic. And I'll see you guys next episode, where I will decide what I want to do. Till then, I'm gonna go put this on my favorites list because I'm feeling that confident. And what I'm gonna do. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Thanks for everything. And again, can't say this enough. Thank you guys for the support on the series, just in general. You guys have been so awesome, and it always just means the goddamn world to know that when you're starting something new, especially when you had to, cut other things out for a minute to do it, it makes me really happy, and it makes me feel a lot better going through it with that. So thank you guys so much for that sort of thing. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I love you. Take care. Bye-bye. Choose those lemons, everyone. May meet Ruby with you or some shit. I don't know. Lemons was the main point.